everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we have our weekly recap for March 15th, 2026.
Beware the Ides of March.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's March 15th. That's what you said. The Ides of March.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know really what it is.
Anyway, we are here to talk about all the games we played, and occasionally we will talk about games that we have been provided by the publisher, but they didn't give us those games in exchange for being in this weekly recap or for the overview videos that we do, or maybe the rules teaches or playthroughs or being mentioned on a top 10. They gave them to us because they know we like to play all the games. That's right. So look at that. They're right on target, you guys.
We're going way back.
Way back.
This is what, Tuesday, March 3rd?
Yes, because it's basically, we did a recap of everything New Zealand. Now we're picking up after we came back all the way to today.
There were definitely games that were played, but it's been, I guess, a little bit lighter on the game front because there's been a lot of work I've had to catch up on and do and focus my time on.
Yeah, catching up on, hey, we're back from New Zealand. We gotta do the work, pay the bills. Steph ran an auction.
Which ends today, so.
We had to plan Steph's birthday bash and then have Steph's birthday bash, which those are the games we will be talking about at the end of this stream. So.
For sure. So we came back on what? Saturday.
Late February 28th. Basically March 1st.
And so, I was ready to go for game day. So I went to game day.
which is March 3rd.
Game night. Game night on the Tuesday, my normal Tuesday group. And so I'm like, Jonathan, I think I thought Chris was going to be there. You guys don't know Chris, but you know Chris.
I know Chris.
And I'm like, I think we should play Moon Colony Bloodbath. Chris will love it. And then Chris didn't come, but we still played Moon Colony Bloodbath.
Oh, Chris would love it.
I know, see?
Chris would love it.
And on the plus side, Jonathan and everybody else loved it. But they loved it so much, Amy's like, let's play again right now. And
did Wendy love it?
Wendy didn't play. Wendy wasn't there. But David liked it, but he's like, David never wants to play the same game back to back. So you'll never get a duplicate game playing with David. But it's a very fast game. And I'm like, you guys have to be prepared to lose it all. Because you don't want to get attached in Moon Colony Bloodbath.
It's really fun. I like games where you lose.
You can't take it too seriously.
No,
is what it is. And so I think it was a little bit sad for David to build up and then lose everything. I get it. I still had a great time. And then I'm like, guys, can we play a game that you probably all know and probably don't love, but let's just play Sagrada. So I got them to play
the new version,
Sagrada Remastered, the 2026.
It's really beautiful.
I don't have it up here anymore. But I really wanted to play it just to see what the differences were so we could do an overview video.
Disclaimer, Steph does parts replacement for Floodgate.
That's right.
If you email Floodgate for replacement parts,
you'll get me. So I just wanted to play it. I love Sagrada. I think it's great. I'm mostly playing Sagrada on the app. Let's be real. I play the daily challenges. I love it. It's very addictive. If you don't have the Sagrada app, highly recommend it. And that's not even coming from me, the publisher or whatever. That's just coming from me at the gamer.
Now, Steph does not do giveaway fulfillment, do you?
For Floodgate? No. Well, so I do. I handle the envoy requests.
Oh, you plug it into the.
Yeah, I have this whole thing I have to do, but I get envoy requests, so I fulfill all of the requirements for envoy. You know, all the little conventions that Envoy has, all the little play to wins and stuff, tournaments and things. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, Envoy does a lot of conventions. They'll do a lot of tournaments, a lot of play to win sort of things. Good group of people.
Yeah, typically. I mean, and giveaway fulfillment. If they do offer a giveaway, then I'll just handle it. That's nice of them. And then we played 3-player game of Railway Boom. which we played at BGG Fall.
Yes.
Super liked it, loved it even. Really excited to get it back to the table to see. We had a few issues with it.
Oh no, what happened?
With you and Quinton.
Yes.
We had a few issues. I didn't really see that in this game so much.
You didn't in this?
Mostly because everybody was able to like connect their network throughout the game, so it wasn't like
until they can't.
Right. So
and it doesn't happen until it happens.
I think the answer to that issue is just offering up another flip. One plus the number of players. But yeah. I don't know. I still love the game. I think it's great. I really want to copy
I think it's worth keeping. I think that the design is intriguing enough to keep me wanting to play it, despite the weaknesses.
So Railway
it could have had just a little more tightening. Yeah. But it's fine.
Railway Boom is unique because there's 4 sets of auctions, or 5 maybe even. And like you have to manage your resources because this auction has to deal with wood, and this one has to deal with coal, and this one has to deal with money, and this one has to deal with
trains.
Whatever it is. It's its individual resource. So you're managing all these resources, like focusing on
and each influences the other.
Yeah, and so like you could spend some other resource in this bidding phase during the action of that bidding phase once ever it's being resolved, but then you won't have it for the next bidding phase when you need that resource. So what's more important? How do you want to manage your you have a lot of thinking you got to do. And I think it's really interesting how in Railway Boom you have to like prioritize what you really want, because it's really easy just to spend all your resources and just be like, I have nothing.
I think maybe I would have liked it better had the entire map just not existed.
Possible.
But again, this is me thinking as a developer and not.
It would definitely be streamlined without a map because that's a big part of the game. So
it would take out that issue of, I just can't connect, so I'm going to lose.
Sure.
So.
But you could also just take out that scoring condition, you mean?
No, just take out the entire mechanic. But account for it some other way. But that's just me thinking as a game developer and designer and not as just a player. So, anyway.
And then we finished the night with 3 games of French Toast, which we did on stream just the other day. I was the alien, and then Amy was the alien, and then the whole time Jonathan's like, I hate this game, and then we made him be the alien. It's like, it's really weird being on this side of the table.
It is. Now you get it.
So, I mean, the game is silly. It's fun. It's not one that I'm going to be playing very often, but I'm happy to play it, And then 1.2 million games of Tipperary with Cosmic Beat, and then like 1 game of Tipperary with Gelvia.
Only 1,199,999 to go till Gelvia catches up.
That covers all rest of the Tipperaries, right?
Let's go.
And then I went to Cedar Glade that Thursday, which I taught 5 players, I taught 4 other players Stone Spine Architects, which is a card drafting game, which I love card drafting, so it's fun. But what I like about Stone Spine Architects is that there's 4 rounds, and each round you're going to be getting a goal card, so then you have 1 more goal card to think about. And so your goals are changing as the game goes on, and there's lots of ways to score points. You are limited because you have to play to the first row for the first round and the second row to the second round, and you just might not get the cards you want, but that's going to be drafting anyway. You're not going to get all the cards you want in 7 Wonders and stuff, so it's just like
I don't know what you mean by the rows, but
so you're building a row and a row and a row. You're building a dungeon of 4x4. And so
there you go.
The first.
There you're helping them out.
The first row of cards that you're drafting are 4 cards that will go in the top row, and so you're trying to build this labyrinth, this maze, to try and like connect your exits and entrances, and
And you never get what you want on that 4th draft, so I'm going to just put it off to the side.
Yeah, just forget about it. Forget about it. I really like it. I think everybody else liked it.
It's okay.
Michael thinks it's okay. Then we played 3 games of Kazuka.
Oh, a blast from the past. One of your top games from that year.
I love Kazuka, and I know Jill loves it, so I'm like, maybe she'll be willing to play.
It's solid.
It handles a higher player count pretty well as also, so we started on the hard side of the map. I'm like, I don't know about this, guys, because we're 5 players. It's going to be tough, and so we were nowhere near winning. Then we went to the easy side, and we kind of blew through that pretty easily. So then we went back to the hard side, and we did not win again. We just could not get it.
You got to push yourself.
Well, so the first game that we played, we didn't get 1 wild card. And you need at least 1 wild card to escape on the hard side of the map.
You got to get good.
You got to get good, and we did not get good. But we learned.
If you don't hit exact, you can't get wild. You can't get wild, you're not going to escape. You got to get good.
Gotta get good. Well, we won the second game, but we lost the 3rd game. So this is a trade-off. Kazuka, fantastic cooperative liar's dice type of game. Highly recommend it. And then Saturday we had Amy come over. We played a whole bunch of games with Amy.
Oh, it's my turn. Yay!
Yay! So I knew when Amy came over that we were starting the day with Nippon Zaibatsu.
Not this Nippon. But the redo.
The new Nippon. Because they sent it to us and they were paying for a sponsored playthrough or a sponsored rules teach, and so they get priority. That's just how it works.
That's how it works, guys.
If you pay for to be shown, you will get shown. Like, that's you get first dibs. So I wanted to play that. It's a big game. We have a lot of big games on our shelf to play, but I knew Amy would like it. She had never played. It's been on her want to play list for a long time. And I knew she would like it. And I knew Michael would probably like it too. Did he?
Yeah.
Looks like he did. So we did a whole rules teach. We did a great job, I think. Pat on the back.
I got hey Bob, there was some praise for that video.
Yeah, a lot of people liking it. Because you like whipped through it. You're like,
I was. So here's the thing. Steph said they only want a 30-minute video. And I'm like, I don't know if I could do it in 30 minutes. She's like, well, take out setup. I'm like, we get so many compliments for setup, and it's really important to understand what's going on. So I'm just gonna like hit on the important things on setup because I can't just leave it all out. And so here I am. I'm furiously trying to make sure everyone knows all of the different actions, and I'm not trying to hit every single edge case, but I'm making sure all the rules are covered. And then I'm done, and I got sweat pouring down, and she hits the closing screen, and so y'all can't hear what's going on. And I say, how long was it? She said, a little over 40 minutes. I'm like, dang. I tried so hard to make this 30 minutes. So we sent off a message to who was it?
Surge.
And they said
Crowd.
Crowd Games. They said, it says, sorry, it's not 30. This is as good as we could do, and make sure it was complete. They said, it doesn't matter. It's great. Keep it.
He was already going.
Exactly. It's what 1.25 is, or 1.5 or whatever. You know, if you're on 1.25 or 1.5 speed and you miss something, just go back. It makes it easy. And then you can skim through that long rules teach. But it's things you need to know. It's not like when you're getting my rules teaches, you're not just getting, oh, hey, here's the overview and that's all I got. This is how to play the entire game. You know, I'm not sitting there trying to give you, detailed strategy advice or anything. I'm just like, you got to be aware of this before you do this. And here we got this, and here's this, and this is all the end game. Because the worst thing you can do is go, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you about this part of the rules. Matter of fact, we forgot something on one of our rules teaches last week. What was it, Wednesday?
We'll get to it in 2 games.
It was on Wednesday. And we redid it because I missed one important rule. And you can't just let it go like that.
Oh, because of it.
Yeah, you need
That's why you use the rule book to help guide your teach, in theory.
Yes. I have it open and I'm still going to miss stuff. So, yeah. And then we played 3 Witches, which requires exactly 3 people. So it's something that we normally can't do when we have James and Susan over, because me, Steph, James, Susan, that's 4. Can't play 3 Witches unless we got a bystander. So
that's right.
We're not going to do that. So
it was great that Amy was there, that we could play it.
Yep.
And this is actually the one that you forgot the rule about the 2.
This is the one where I forgot the rule about it. There is a card. So whenever you're playing 3 Witches, it's one lead witch against the other 2 witches. So the lead witch thinks that they can take a certain number of tricks, and the other 2 witches go, yeah, you want to see about that? We'll stop you. And so we did the rules teach for this on Wednesday, and I forgot one of the card powers. It's a rather important card power. Yeah, you would figure it out if you read the rules, but if you're in my video, you're probably not opening up the rules, learning from it. Scrub it, do it again. It's only a 15-minute teach, but it's 15 more minutes.
Yeah, so this game is it's definitely unique and interesting. Does it excite me? Not really, but I think they did a good job with it. I mean, ultimately, we sold it to Sims, but I liked it.
It's fun. It is interesting and fun. We don't have to keep everything, but yeah.
Yeah, just because we have so many games.
We have so many.
You'd be surprised, probably. You hear thousands of games, but you don't realize how many games that actually is.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. That said, I have no regrets about keeping as many of the games as we have kept.
That's true.
Because we don't have shelves of shame. We have shelves of unplayed opportunities. And if for some reason we get hit by a bus tomorrow, my kids will have some sort of opportunity with those games, either to play them or to sell them. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't worry about having a ton of games in the house.
Yeah.
But 4,000 games, which is how many we have, by the way, takes up a lot of room. So keep that in mind. We have a house that houses the 2 of us, sometimes my oldest kid, and all those board games.
Yeah, so we'll get to my party that we had the other day, but one of my friends hadn't come here before. Well, a couple of them hadn't been there before.
We can show the video.
And she took a video, and she's like, so many games. And so Jonathan's like, I need to come put sticky notes on what to bring on Tuesday nights.
You can do
that. Do it, and then we know what you want to play.
It is good wall insulation.
This is true. This is very true. But 3 Witches I thought was pretty good. Pinatas, we also played trick taking.
Yep. So yeah, it's got a lot of the standard trick taking things that you're used to. Numbers like 0 to 10, 12, or 15, depending on player count. The 0 loses to everything except against the top card. A lot of trick takers do that, so they do use that. This has the mechanic where the loser gets to choose the trick, but here's the twist: you don't want to go out first. You want to go out next to last, because that maximizes the number of points that you'll get, and that's basically the big twist. It's standard trick taking, except for that one twist.
Well, and
is the scoring
4s and 7s or whatever.
Oh, the 5s and 7s.
5s and 7s.
5s and 7s each. If you win with a 5 or a 7, then that counts as winning 2 tricks instead of just 1. You want to win a certain number of tricks, like 3 or 4 tricks, but you don't want to win them that quickly.
I've never been so bad at a card game because I had no control over anything I did.
It doesn't, sometimes it doesn't feel like there's a lot of control.
To me,
because we can force tricks on people.
It was not a game for me, and I really wanted it to be because I love the artwork. I think it's an interesting trick-taking game. It's not like overly complicated with tons of rules changing the trumps and everything. Like, it has a lot of things I like in a trick-taking game, but I didn't actually like playing it for some reason. I don't know. It didn't feel good.
I understand why they have the double trick wins.
So yeah, you can get I got you.
So,
moments, but like,
yeah, you can have a catch up, a little bit of a catch up without it being
totally
gimmicky.
Mess someone up every time.
That's the catch.
So for me, it's like it was a not feel good from start to finish.
I understand.
For whatever reason, like, I don't know, maybe I just played badly. I don't know.
So then we played Book Club, which we played on stream the other day, very much like Movie Night.
It's a tiny box series again.
Tiny box.
It's an all play day, it seems. 3 in a row.
Yep. And so we basically, it is a game where you are, whether it's Book Club or Movie Night, you are trying to find the best book or movie by turning up these attributes, and you want to make sure that you want to try to find a book that meets those attributes. Well, then the next attribute you turn up, it has to be where it is not what your current book is. So everyone would say the main character of Harry Potter is Harry Potter, right? Well, you turn over another attribute. Has a lead male character. Well, Harry Potter does have a lead male character. You'd put that under no. Now you have to find a book that meets that previous attribute of maybe being set in a school, and also does not have a lead male character. Or if we turned up, had a lead female character, we would put it under the yes part, so that it's not now Harry Potter. Now you have to find something in a school with either not a male or yes a female, whatever the card is. Oh, hey, maybe Hunger Games with Katniss. Oh, they went to an academy right before going into the arena. So anyway, sort of things to think about, whenever playing either Movie Night or Book Club. But both games are basically identical to one another, in my opinion.
I like movies
Where's the mustard
better than books.
Yes.
I don't read as much as I should. Let's be real. I watch lots of movies.
And TV series.
And TVs.
Speaking of which, where did you start?
Vikings.
Yes, you did. On the trip there and back again, which is sort of funny because there and back again, Hobbiton, New Zealand, never mind.
I know it.
On our trip there and back again, I watched the whole first season of Vikings, and I said, Steph, I'm going to wait on season 2 until you catch up. And she's like, okay, whatever. And she's like, whatever. And I'm like, have you started yet? She's like, no, not yet. Next day, have you started yet? No, not yet. I was like, if you don't watch it, I am going to start season 2 without you. And she's like, okay. Do you love it?
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. So.
I've been watching Vikings.
Yes. We're almost to the end of season 1, and then I can watch season 2. Anyway, if you haven't watched it, totally worth watching. We are streaming it on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's available anywhere else, but totally worth watching, especially if you enjoy Viking theme. And that I think that comes adjacent to your pirate theme. Yeah. The Viking theme is close to that, so I think that speaks to you.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So then we finished out that day playing Tuliko.
Yeah, this is a tile placement game where you're basically drafting a tile from the display. It has to go onto a certain space on your board, and you have patterns you're trying to create. Ultimately, you're trying to get rid of all your tokens and water. I think it's water.
Yeah, if you put things that are dissimilar to one another, you got to put a river. If you put things that are similar to one another, you're going to put a little animal.
And so you're trying to get rid of both of these discs, or all of the tokens, It's a race to do that first. Very beautiful game, very shiny. So we're gonna show that off very soon. It's a light game, so it's a good one to end the night with. So it was a really good day with Amy. We just got a lot of games played.
Yep.
Then we streamed a lot of those games the next day.
Streamed movie night and book club and French toast. And
then, hey, guess what?
It
started to be my birthday week.
Yeah, so Steph has a birthday week, and a birthday month, and she never lets anyone forget it.
All day, every day. Let's go.
So we, during your birthday day or week or month, pro tip for those out there who are frugal like we are, there are plenty of deals to be had on your birthday week, or birthday month. For example, AMC Theaters gives you free popcorn and Coke.
Which we gotta do.
Chick-fil-A gives you like free chicken sandwich, I think, or no, free dessert.
I think a lot of places give shakes.
Yes. Arby's, free shake.
Yeah.
Which you took advantage of. You had never had an Arby's shake before.
That was tasty. Oh my goodness, that was really good.
I had my first Arby's shake in 3rd grade. I said, Miss really Tucker, good. What is that? She said, it's a Jamocha shake. I said, what's Jamocha? And she's like, coffee and chocolate. I'm like, sign me up. And she said, here you go. And I is so hooked.
So anyway, I had to go to Longhorn to get my free dessert, which they used to be a free appetizer. So I asked them, would you do an appetizer instead? And so they got me my onion peels instead.
Onion petals. So, yes. Indy Bob says, do we have an itinerary to get through? Can I ask a random question? You can ask a random question. We're just talking about what we've done for the past 2 weeks. And this is where you're going to get these weekly recaps, or where you're going to get all of the unfiltered opinions. Let's say we're doing an overview for a game like Talico. We're not going to tell you all of the brilliant spots and warts. That is not a game like this. On the game overview and or rules teach. Here is where you're going to hear about all of those things. Yeah, we do have something to get through, but you can certainly ask a question. So yeah, that's fine. Just ask it and we will get to it. All right, here's an idea for a game. It's heavily based on a favorite game with house rules, some different components, but it would be almost similar to the original as Huang is to Tigris and Euphrates, because Huang is like the Yellow River in China. Is there an ethical approach to getting it produced, or is the general idea just do it, everyone copies? Well, it depends on how similar is it, and do you have the legal representation to fight it if for some reason the publisher says, nope, we think this is too close. There are probably some people out there who would be like, no, that's too derivative, and then they will not like you anymore after that. The key is to make it your own. Nobody says that Ascension copies Dominion, even though both have deck building, or that Thunderstone copies Dominion. Matter of fact, those came out rather similar times, but they both have deck building. Yeah, Thunderstone used a lot of what Dominion did for deck building, but did it in its own way. And now nobody really says, oh yeah, Aeon's End is like Thunderstone or Dominion. No, it's its own thing. So if you can make it your own thing, I think that is the key. Would you agree with all that? Sure. So if it's your birthday week, sign up for all of these things. You'll get, either free things or money off coupons or whatever.
So we got to go out everywhere and get all the things.
Yes.
So we went to Longhorn and we played 3 games of Quicks.
Because when we are waiting on meals, the best thing you can do if you love games is break out a mobile game. And our standard go-to game is always Quicks Duo. I'll put the phone in between us and we'll play.
I love Quicks.
Our current statistics. I have 69 wins charted, and Steph has 56. So it's about a 55-45 split. It's about even. Sorry. That said, she won twice. No, I won twice. No, you won twice. We played Quicks again where you won twice. So you caught up. Anyway, what day are we on?
I went to Monday. Tuesday game night.
Yeah, you did.
Because Amy wanted to play it again, and I also wanted to play it again. We played Nippon Zaibatsu with Keith, who came prepared and watched a video, and I said, "Do you watch my video?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, fine.
He must not have liked the River Gold video we did.
Which is crazy, because he watched a prototype version, and so he didn't get all the rules.
Whoops. Whose fault is that?
But anyway, I walked him through it.
Or I should have said it the DeBartoleten way. Who fault that be?
That's right. But I think the game is really great. They made some significant changes from Nippon, but it all feels the same to Nippon. Like, my memory of Nippon.
And by that, she doesn't mean it's all samey.
No,
it's an improvement.
It's an improvement, but it feels like when you're playing a game, you have a feeling of that game.
It feels familiar.
Yeah, it feels the same way. So
yeah. So if you have Nippon, do you need the better version? I think. Well, I've never played the original. However, I would assume you would say yes, it's improved.
Yes, it's improved. I would seek out the new one for sure.
There you have it, folks.
It's gorgeous. It's a really
and we wouldn't say that on the weekly recap, because we're not trying to get you to buy it at this point. This is just how we feel about things, right?
For sure.
So if we didn't feel that way, we'd be like, no, your original Nippon is just fine. But no, you think that there are improvements.
I think it replaces this one over here. So I will probably...
Although this is pretty.
It is pretty. It's not as pretty. Not as pretty.
And then it was...
Nope. And then I forced them all to play Elysium.
You forced them to.
I was like, Amy, have you played Elysium? And she's like, no. I'm like, okay, we're playing that next with Jonathan. And Jonathan's like, I only ever played it once. I'm like, but you kept it because you remember liking. He's like, I remember liking it, but I know nothing about it now. I'm like, I know, but
once you've played a certain number of games, you promptly forget 90% of them.
True, except I remember a lot. Like, even last night when Jonathan was here, he's like, Celt Day, that looks really cool. I'm like, we played it, you didn't like it. He's like, okay, I don't remember that. But anyway, we played Elysium, and I love Elysium because we were talking about, like,
you have really good memory.
Matthew Dunstan.
Gotta say, your memory's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good. I remember a lot. I'm like, I know what I played. Elysium. So it's Matthew Dunstan. I'm like, I really like his games. He did like Next Station games. Uh-huh. I love Next Station games.
Yes, you are the Next Station queen.
I love Next Station.
Yes.
And he also did Guild of Merchant Explorers, which I also been playing the heck out of. So I'm like, let's play Elysium. You haven't played it. It's the time that I got into hobby gaming, right? It's like around that time. So Elysium was had to have it. They had plans for expansions and they never did because it never did as well as they thought. I think the problem is it's kind of mean. Like, there's a lot of things that will be attacking other cards and like, oh, everybody has to discard a 3 or something. So from your... whatever. It's a really interesting card game, and both Jonathan and Amy really liked it, and we played with a mean set even still, but it has a really nice flow of cards, and like, how do you prioritize what to send? Because you have 2 areas of cards, and if they're in the bottom area, you're doing set collection, and you no longer get the powers of the cards. If they're in the top area, you get all the powers. So every turn, you might get power, but you're going to need to send them down to get the scoring for them. So, like, how long do you keep something in the top area? Maybe somebody might attack it or something will happen to it, but, like, you can't be attached, but you also want to, like, get your scoring. So there's a lot of really tough choices. It's a drafting game. It's really great. It's really, really great.
Choices are good.
Elysium, I've always loved it. I've played it many times.
And then?
2 games of Far Away.
Everybody knows Far Away. If you don't, where have you been?
It's a great filler. We love it in our Tuesday group. Wednesday.
I don't think that there's enough control in Far Away, but I am clearly the minority opinion.
That might be true. I mean, I always go for crazy strategies and I try and get things that I normally can't do. I lose a lot. Far Away is not a game.
Yeah, but see that you try to get it, and if you don't draw it, you don't get it, and if it doesn't come up, you don't get it, and so it feels like a game of randomness to me.
Yeah. You might like it more with the second mini expansion.
I am willing to give it a try.
The second mini expansion comes with new cards that are pink that will always be up if you draft it to your tableau. They always stay up, meaning you'll always get symbols on them. They'll always be active. You know, at the end of the game, you flip them all down.
Well, I mean, the face up cards are always active that you can get.
Right.
But you have to draft the next number in certain order and to even get one of those.
Right.
And that didn't improve it for me. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yep. And then Wednesday, Michael and I played a game.
Yes.
I think after the stream. Must have been. No, maybe before the stream.
Yeah, because we actually...
Oh, it was probably Tuesday night. Late Tuesday night.
Late Tuesday night.
Early Wednesday morning.
Yeah, because then we showed it on stream that night. And it's called... Actually, we didn't show it. Senor Azul showed it.
Yeah, and he taught everybody the rules.
I don't like these glasses, I don't think.
I like them.
You like them? Okay. And it's called The Color Monster, in which you are... It goes well for kids, I would say.
It's definitely a kid's game.
Rolling a die, moving to a color space. You are then saying a thing that makes you feel that emotion. You know, the colors are corresponding to certain emotions. And then you are taking the token and trying to put it into the right feeling jar. You take a look. Does it match? Yeah, put the token in it. If it doesn't match, you don't get to put the token in it. You got to turn it back around. And you don't want to reveal 3 jars with muddled emotions in it because that ends the game for you. So I'm glad that there is a way to lose the game, but I also like that it is a kid's game in which it is not particularly difficult to win the game, and also gets kids to come out about their feelings, which a lot of kids do have problems with. So I think it's especially good if you have a younger kid who is newer to gaming, or you have a kid that has a lot of trouble talking about his or her feelings. So yeah.
Yeah. And
Senor Azul did a great job teaching the rules.
Ouch. Yeah, because that night we played a game of If Then on stream as well, which...
Yep. A logic sort of game. Deduction, induction sort of game.
Yep.
Like Mastermind-ish, but different rules.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to see how the pattern's going and guess your way to the end, and maybe you can figure it out. And I was able to win, but I really didn't know the rule.
Yes.
So you can kind of see patterns even if you might not know what the rule might be.
Yeah, you're trying to rid your hand of cards either by knowing the rule or by guessing the rule or by avoiding the thing that's not going to let your cards work for the rule. Did someone say logic? Heroic Logic says? That's your last name. It might be your middle name. I don't know if you have your last name. Different. So, and then it was Thursday.
And guess what?
And
that was my birthday.
That was your birthday. Happy birthday. How old were you?
40.
40 what?
40 years old.
Actually, she's 29 for the 11th time.
29
or is it 12th time?
29 for the 11th time.
It is the 11th time, yeah.
I think is how it goes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Remmel.
So, on your birthday, where did we go?
We went to Culver's. And because they had free ice cream. So I'm like, I like ice cream.
On your birthday, make sure you take advantage of your birthday stuff. Krispy Kreme free donut. I mean, all sorts of
normally I
things.
wouldn't go there, but they had a flavor I liked, so let's go.
Just a baby.
Just a baby. And so we played again 3 games of Quicks.
Yes, in which
you won 2 and I won
2.
We love Quicks. It's a great game just to play at restaurants, like you say. And then we went over to Cedar Glade.
She twisted my arm. I went to Cedar Glade. Unfortunately, it's the last time we will be talking about a Cedar Glade brewery.
They're changing locations starting next week.
Cedar Glade is not.
Oh, yeah. No,
our gaming group is changing locations because a little bit of conflict in that the brewery owners have decided to start having other events on Thursdays. Well, we take up a fairly decent size part of the area, like most of the tabletop space, none of the bar space. But clearly we're not buying enough stuff. So they're not saying we can't meet there. But they are having.
They're trying to get more events happening there besides ours.
Events that actually buy drinks or the food that they serve there. So
so we're relocating our group to a new place, which is not as good of a place, that's for sure. But
dim lighting. Booth seating.
No, it's not booth seating.
No, it's not?
No, it's table seating.
Oh, it's the table? But it's still dim lighting.
It's dim lighting, yeah. So that's good. And the tables are slightly smaller. And you need to like put 2 tables together to get like one.
If they'll allow you, yeah.
Yeah, sort of like that.
Which I think that they probably will be fine with because there's a Monday group already doing it.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of table space in this new place, which is fine. That's good. They want people coming in, eating pizza or whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went to my birthday meetup.
Even me, because
I dragged him along.
Normally I have Taekwondo on Thursdays, but this week was a fight night week.
Happened to
which
be
is
fight night.
Friday.
So yeah.
So I came along.
Yay! And I'm like, I think we should run an 8-player game of challengers.
And I tell you, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I run a pretty good challengers tournament. Fortunately, I was able to play as well as run it.
Yeah.
So it worked out. If there were an odd number of players, I'm always the first one out because I want to have an even number of players.
Yeah.
I'll just run it, and I'm fine with that.
But there's a bot that you can.
You can play it with an.
And it's not bad. It's just not as good.
Not as gratifying to be beaten by a bot as it is to be beaten by an actual human.
The bots are pretty good, by the way.
So in challengers, it is like deck building war, and like the war game when you were a kid, you flip over a card, who wins? Oh, it's me. It's like that, but if I say it's like war, you're gonna think this game is too simple. No, it's not. It's deck building. It's so good. So just trust me and give it a try just once, and you might just love it. So we played challengers. It was a full 8-person group. James hated it. James, why you gotta hate it?
Yeah, don't hate it. It's fine. I understand why you might not like it.
Yeah,
but
it's not for everybody.
I super love challengers, I am generally pretty good at it. But it's just one of those things like you are bested by the random card draw, and that's fine. It's just how the game goes sometimes.
Yeah. So full 8 players, so you play each person once, and here we are about round 5 out of 7, maybe 6 out of 7, and Steph had to say,
what did I say, Michael?
Oh my goodness. So you're sitting there on a stack of like 5 trophies, and you're like, yeah, and I got another trophy. And all I have to do at this point is wait on my eventual challenger to come up so I can win in the finals. And I'm like, you know what you've done right there. You have doomed yourself to not make the finals.
That's what I did.
What happened, Steph?
I drafted 2 cards, and the first card I pulled was a vacuum. I'm like, not the vacuum!
Okay, so not everybody knows what that means.
I was doomed. I was so doomed.
Cards synergize well based on how they are played. And she played a card. Let me translate Stephanie's for you.
Stephanie's.
she played a card that required she had other cards killed off before this card. Womp, womp, womp. And so she lost. That's what happened.
I had a killer deck. It was so good.
Yeah, and this is like right after you played me with your 5th win in a row.
Yeah, I threw.
That would be bad if you had to do that, Rimmels.
I threw a B card on your deck, and then that ruined you, and that ruined Jill too.
Oh, and it didn't ruin me. I kept that B card.
I know, but it ultimately busted your bench.
So what happened was,
I love challenges.
At the end, we're counting up the fans, and Steph did not come in first. She did not come in second. She came in third. I came in second. She who beat me came in second. So I went against the one that ruined you and your deck. Just ruined you. And then, she ruined me too. So she had the most fans and she beat me. So
she had a lot of fans. Yeah. She got 10 from that last trophy. Oh,
I got 9.
Oh.
We won our last trophies and you did not. And that made all the difference.
So good.
That's why it's so fun.
I'm like, Jill, you're going to want to keep orange in because it has all the Halloween people. Well, she's like, it has bats. I'm like, yeah. Because the first thing, you have to take out a color of cards. And I'm like, Jill, what color? And she's like, orange. I'm like, I don't know. It's probably your favorite deck.
So, let me tell you a story about one of the guys in our extended gaming family. His name is Eric. If you're watching, hi, Eric. This guy, during the COVID times, we would often play on Discord and BGA, and we wanted to make sure that all 8 or 9 of us were playing in a game together at least once. And at the time, BGA did not have a lot of 6 and 7 and 8 player games, but we played Not Alone. Well, this guy, he complained that Not Alone was way too random for him. But to be fair to him, he prefers games with low randomness. He always brings the same sort of games to game night, Agricola, Blockus, and he's got his standard set of games that he always brings to game night. He's very predictable.
He played Le Havre the other day. I'm like, oh, I want to play Le Havre.
Huh?
He played Le Havre the other day.
Yeah, Le Havre does not have a great deal of randomness. It is very predictable.
It is very predictable.
But I also love Le Havre. So, all this to say, he was at game night that night. And we asked him, hey, do you want to play Challengers? The guy who does not like any sort of randomness decided to play. And I'm like, thinking to myself, Eric, you have turned a corner. And then we're about to play another game, and it's a party game called Green Team Wins. For those of you who know, Green Team Wins.
I love Green Team Wins.
You have to be on the right side. So it's a party game. I'm like, Eric's not going to want to play this. This is Mr. Agricola, Mr. Blockus, Mr. I don't like Not Alone.
He likes logic, right?
He likes logic.
He writes down answers that are logical. He's like, because Michael will say that, and this guy will probably say that, and this guy will say, like, what was it? Like Star Trek related?
Yeah.
And Michael's like, I agree with you, Eric. However, I know
what Steph's going to pick.
There's like 5 girls at the table or something, and like, we're all going to pick some sort of way, and you have to go with majority. So that is Green Team Wins. You want to always be on the majority.
And so he enjoyed Challengers. He enjoyed Green Team Wins. And then we played another party game. It's not exactly party game. It's more of a cooperative strategy game called Bullseye.
This is new. It's a new game.
From 25th Century Games.
They're doing party games.
I said, Eric, would you like to join us in Bullseye? And he said, yes. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Stacy.
Thanks,
Green
Stacy.
Team is all about majority. Exactly. It's not about giving the right answer. It's about agreeing with the majority. Once you figure that out, it becomes a much more enjoyable game. So,
Indy asks, here's a question.
Oh, yeah. So Dan is answering Indy Bob's question. Dan says if that game, the one that's similar as it is Huang to Yellow and Yangtze or Tigris and Euphrates or whatever, If it's that similar, I would not do it. People have gotten in trouble for things like that, such as Chartered imitating Big Boss. It needs to be different enough so you have made it yours. It can't just be a re-implementation of the same thing. So hopefully that helps. I have not played Yellow to know how far, or I have not played Huang in order to see how close it is to Tigress. So
Stacy says, I basically have to answer everything as if I'm in the opposite world.
Exactly.
When answering,
that's how
the
to
green
do it.
team wins.
So yeah, it's like, okay, so Star Wars or Star Trek. And I'm like, my answer is Star Trek.
No, it was
This is the
who
different
is your
one.
captain?
This is a different one.
I was thinking of who's your captain.
Star Wars versus Star Trek. And I'm like, I am Star Trek. I know Steph is going to say Star Wars. I'm going to go with what Steph and several other people at the table are probably going to say, and yes, I was right. Yeah, and then there was yours. Who is your captain? Kirk, America, and Jack Sparrow. Fancy. And I knew Steph was going to say Captain America.
Obviously.
Even though Picard is my captain,
no.
America is my answer. You don't even know Picard.
I know.
You don't even, no, you don't even know.
I can
Captain
picture him.
Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Anyway, Huang is a hex grid, TNS is a square grid. Yeah, probably needs to be more different than that, I would say. If Huang is hex and TNS is square, you should probably be more different than that.
Well, yeah, because what about Yellow and Yangtze?
Well, I mean, I don't know all that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know all the differences between those. But if Indy Bob says that his is about that similar, I think you need to make it more your own. Oh, if there will be more differences, then I would probably get experienced playtesters to take a look at it and give their opinion on whether it is a copy or you have indeed made it your own. If it is a copy, I would probably recommend against. If you have made it your own, by all means. So.
Okay, so we played Bullseye. Let's talk about this.
Yes, let's talk about Bullseye. So in Bullseye, you are going to select a topic to play from between two. You might have something, literary characters and serials. And whatever you feel like you would best be able to guess, you're going to choose that category. So let's say I choose cereals. Well, the person to my left is going to choose a cereal. Can be any cereal, and write it down on the card. Little dry erase cards. Pretty cool. There's been a lot of dry erase card games recently come out. So then everyone is going to get an arrow with several letter blanks on it. And what you're going to do is you're going to write down the first letter of a clue that might make me say the exact cereal that we're going for. It's sort of like trying to get somebody to say a word in just one, except there is no limitation of if two people say the same thing, they're going to get removed.
It does remind me of Just One, though.
That's why I brought that up.
Yeah.
It's totally like Just One, except you don't have the collision problem. Second, you're only writing one letter at a time. Third, once someone has made a guess or not, if you make a guess and you're wrong, you get nothing. You've missed the target. But if you don't guess and you just say pass, you can get smaller amounts of points, and we add letters to the words. But the catch is everyone rotates their arrows.
And I get a J.
One space around. Let's like, what was the J clue you were thinking of? I don't know.
Nobody knows.
I'm going to put an underline because I don't know. Maybe someone after me can put something in here. Or you might think you know what it is. You write down a letter and that was not what the first person said. That's okay. You make the clue your own, right?
Yes.
So, hey, Ripley. So, I think this totally works. And ultimately, just like Just One is a keeper, this is also a keeper. Why? It's similar, but different to something like Just One. The scoring, completely different. Matter of fact, I think this scoring is better than what there is in Just One, where you're just trying to reach a
like all party
number
games,
goal.
you just try to
like
do the
all
best
party
you can.
games, this has one of the best scoring features, I think. If you get it on the first letter, you get 20 points. You get it on the second letter, you get 10. You get it on the third letter, you get 7. You get it on the fourth, you get 5. So you're trying to get it as quickly as possible, but not to where you get nothing.
Yeah, I made bad choices. But it's amazing what people think of for clues and
Yeah,
stuff.
so like one of them was shapes, and the shape that was chosen was triangle.
I'm like, why not circle? There's so many other things for circle.
Yeah, you could put an O.
Well, for orange or something.
For orange,
like,
but it also looks like an O.
It also looks like a circle.
Like a circle.
I'm like, circle is the most obvious.
So, but we did this for triangle, and so some people wrote down T for 3. Because there are 3 angles.
I wrote A for arrow.
You wrote A for arrow, but other people also wrote A. And I'm like, well, arrow is probably taken care of. I'm going to put 2 A's. And then the third person put down another A. And they're like, no. Oh, it's triangle. Because it's an A. It's a little triangle right here.
A little bit cheating. Triple A.
Oh. It's not cheating. It gets you to, it is, so you can use abbreviations. You can use acronyms. There's nothing that says you can't use AAA. It's an acronym, is it not?
I guess.
There are triangles. Anyway.
It's definitely on the line.
I like it. I will say that.
I also really
like
it.
Bullseye.
I like it a lot.
And then
that was a great birthday.
That was a great birthday, but it was not complete. Because what comes with a birthday? You can't have an epic birthday without
that. We played a game.
We did. I don't have it listed.
We played it on Friday.
I don't have it listed.
A really great 2-player game
of
Castle Nightingale.
Oh, I need to put that in here.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna put it in there right now on BG Stats.
Yeah, because Castle Nightingale is a new game from Sandcastle Games, and most people know that Michael and I don't love abstract type of games, or even really, we don't play a whole lot of like small box 2-player games.
Because a lot of 2-player games are just tug of war games, or they are build your tableau, go attack the other person. There's not a lot of variety in those sort of 2-player games, and the games that we have kept are unique 2-player games, like Seven Wonders Duel. Even though you don't appreciate it as much as I do,
I'd rather just keep Lord of the Rings Duel, which is the same but better. Anyway, so this is a 2-player game. Non-cooperative, where one player is playing a guard and the other player is playing a ninja who's trying to...
No, 3 ninjas.
Well, you get 3 lives because you're a cat with 3 lives, I guess. And you're trying to get in there and steal the vases. Now, it sounds like a normal like movement abstract kind of game, but there's a simultaneous card selection phase, and I have to, if I'm the guard, I have to pick a section of floor color that will be basically triggerable, whereas if he were to step on it, I go stop. But then we resolve our cards. So he has a card, you'll get some sort of bonus and movement points. He's going to move his little footy prints. At the beginning of next round, he's going to have to put his figure on one of those footy prints if they're still there.
Any of the footy prints.
So it's
not my most distant one. I can start back where I left off last turn, assuming I did not become visible from one of her squeaky tiles. The little squeaky floor tiles.
Yeah, so it's interesting because you don't exactly know what he's going to do, and my card might be really great. So like maybe I move differently than he does. He moves square by square, and I'm going to move color section by color section. So I might reach him sooner than he might anticipate. But he's ultimately trying to collect the the vases around the room, there's 5. He needs 5 of 6 golden artifacts.
Yes.
And so it's kind of hidden movement, but not really, and it's kind of like it's abstract movement,
it's
but
quiet movement, I guess. We should say it's not where she doesn't know where I am. It's more that
how can I stop it?
I have to be. She knows I'm in the room. She doesn't know exactly where I am to the point where her samurai can get me and stop me.
Right. And so what I can do is move the vases around. I can close the secret passages. I can try and stop him. But if I do catch him, he still has 2 other lives. So I have to stop all 3 of his lives before he can collect 5 artifacts.
Yes.
It's very tricky.
And it works really well.
I will say I am very impressed. And that I don't say that lightly. I like Sandcastle games.
It's really good.
They did another small box game called First Empires, which I did really enjoy, and I still have it. But, they also did, Res Arcana. A lot of people love that one from Tom Lehman. But this is...
Tom Lehman, I love him.
Bruno Cathala plus looks like E and F.
Frail, the Fraile, two individuals, one of whom is very quick to answer questions on the forums,
which we appreciate.
I thank him for that, because that's fantastic.
So we didn't have that many problems with the rules. So
there were a couple of questions on what we wanted to make sure of, but ultimately the rule book was not bad. So
for a 2-player game, actually, I think this is very, very good. Very good.
And not very big, which is great.
So we played that Friday because it was sitting on the table because we had learned it, and so I'm like, we got to play this before Saturday.
Yeah.
We need the table. And so, hey, guess what?
And so, as I was saying, no birthday is complete without an epic birthday party. Some people said cake, not cake.
I don't need cake. I like ice cream.
An epic birthday party. And so we organized a get together, basically game day at Steph's house. So
I love it.
One of my friends said, "What do you buy the girl who has every game?" And I was like, "We only need your presence."
I wasn't expecting anything.
We don't need anything.
Bring gifts for me, and that was really sweet. I was not expecting such things, so I'm very grateful for those who did bring a gift, or Susan made blueberry muffins that were very much enjoyed.
Ice cream cake. Yes, she loves ice cream. Remmels knows you. Is there a gelato board game? There are gelato board games.
There are, and I've played several of them, but I used to always get an ice cream cake, actually, but this time I just bought 4 flavors of ice cream, 3 of which were greatly eaten and 1 wasn't open. So now I have a lot of cookies and cream left, which is fine. I love cookies and cream.
Yeah, that's a good one for you.
But people did eat the caramel, so Michael didn't have to.
Was it good?
Well, it worked out.
It's like caramel with truffles, and it's like sometimes truffles are good because they're like hard, crunchy chocolate. Sometimes it's just like spongy chocolate cookie dough, and then it's not for me.
Well, I wasn't sure. I was glad that Jill could have some because she's gluten-free, and that one actually was gluten-free.
Oh, nice.
So that worked out.
Yeah.
It actually worked out, so I was happy.
We got everyone chipped in for pizzas. We got pizzas.
It was Pie Day. 3/14, everybody.
3/14. If you are ever wanting pizza on Pie Day, then
lots of deals.
The best time to get it. There was one place that was offering a $3.14 pizza. There's some places like Pizza Hut was doing $10 large pizzas.
With 3 toppings.
Carry out only. Yeah. Hey, Steph, I know you like games. I bought you Catan. The person at Target said it was a good game.
Thanks.
Stacey, if you had crashed, we would have welcomed you with open arms. Absolutely. Yeah, you got to label your pies. So I still have 2 pizzas left in the fridge, which
lots of leftovers.
Fantastic. And the reason I have pizza and she doesn't have pizza is because Steph is particular about what she eats. So,
I still have most of my pizza.
So, you might think that Steph and I play together a lot on a game day, but generally it's not that way. I do my thing, you do your thing.
I'm just glad you got to play some games that you like, that I don't like. And then you got to play them.
It works out.
I was happy.
There are some that you like that I also played. You don't even know. Okay, we'll start.
I played too many players, by the way. I played a 5-player game of 10B.
Yes.
Our table is large, but man, we needed a large table to hold it all.
So everyone knows how much we love 10B because it was on both of our top 10s of the year.
10B is a great game. And it's been a hit
last year, I think.
With every group I go to.
So
everybody loves 10B.
You are creating the town of 10B. You usually create lots of different blocks, but no, this specific experience, everyone decided to do one big long road that was about this long.
I think several people don't understand the per street goal.
Right.
It's meaning like you could have multiple streets with the same thing and score it multiple times.
I think you should buy 10B. I think everyone should buy 10B.
Yes. 10B is wonderful. There is a solo mode too, so I think totally buy 10B.
James says it took up too much space at 3. It doesn't matter how much space it takes up. Is it a good game? Keep it. If not, sell it.
No, I think it means table space because
doesn't matter.
I played with 5 and it was long.
Doesn't matter how much table space it takes. Is it fun? Keep it.
It was fun. It was long.
You have a floor. If you don't have a floor, somebody else has a floor.
I was like, Wendy, do I play on the floor? She's like, you'll have to call the ambulance to get me up. Like, okay.
Does it cost 10 B's? Ramos is vying for mayorship of Canada. Does it cost 10 B?
Yeah, new mayor.
New mayor of Canada right there. Because he always does puns like that.
And then, so I joined this game, and Susan and James joined the other game, so they were kind of full. So
the other game meaning my game?
No, Michael bailed on the first
I bailed completely because there was no one else to play with.
Well, say I want to join 10B, otherwise it's just me and Michael that are just going to go play on the other table. So
exactly.
I'll just join these guys. Cool. I love 10B.
I agree, Kim.
So then Amy showed up, and she set up Eternal Decks, and I'm like, we're finishing 10B. I'll come join you and teach you Eternal Decks, because she had wanted to play.
How come you can say teach you, but you can't say teach you?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
So after 10B, I played Eternal Decks. We had played it on the cruise. So we played a 4-player game. I think it's best with 4, probably.
I was upstairs on a computer.
No, you'd come down at this point. By this point, we were breaking up. All the tables were like kind of doing this.
Kimmy,
don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. Eternal Decks, super great. My favorite game of last month. Cooperative card game. We played the same level we had done 1.3 or whatever. And it was super smooth. We did very well.
Exactly, James. Teach you.
Highly recommend.
Kim asks, is there a game you play every birthday that's like a go-to?
No.
She tried to make it a thing. We were going... One year she wanted Lord of the Rings.
Every year I want that, by the way. Just keep that on the download. Every year I want to do that.
Exact same sense of humor.
Every year I want it to be Lord of the Rings, Duel
Bond.
For Middle... No, Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle Earth. Every year I want that. One year we did play through the whole thing.
We did.
And then I want to do it again, but then with the expansion.
Yeah. So that's on the list, but it didn't happen again this year.
Yeah, it's like 5 years in a row.
It's like, yeah.
Well, also, I'm usually at Granite.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Granite Game Summit, yes. And so she's not even home on the birthday.
Typically, but this year I didn't go. And
so we took advantage of it and did game day, which we're going to do more often now that the house is all nice and organized.
I love it. We can have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 tables.
Dan said they missed you this year.
I know, it was sad. I really wanted to go. I got Pat messaging me and Joe messaging me and Derek messaging me. Oh, I miss you, Steph. Oh, I miss you guys.
I know Ghost Stories is traumatizing, Kim. I agree.
It's traumatizing.
It's impossible to win. I've never won. Never.
I've played a few times and I've never won either.
So while Steph was playing Eternal Decks, James and Susan and I'm going to back up for a second. James and I are on a quest to collect all of the Formula D and Formula Day tracks. All of them. James is a very few short. I am a very few short. The ones that we want are super expensive. However, if anyone out there finds affordable tracks, let me know. Or that would make a great birthday present. Oh, Rachel stepped in to give Dan a hard time in your absence.
Great. So. That needed to happen.
So yeah, James had said, do you have a video of Castle Nightingale out?
I just told him.
We'll be doing it tonight.
I just said we'll do it tonight.
So we're collecting these tracks. At one point, James and not you, James, but our James.
Our James here, James.
Our James here, James, and the other warehouse designers, and one of our other friends had a Formula D league going on in the before Steph days. And we only played like twice, and then the group broke up because of many reasons. But we wanted to play Formula D. We haven't played in so long. We're collecting all these tracks. Where's the game? We got to play it. So James, Susan, and I played a 3-player game of Formula D. Susan had never played before. She was not in our league despite being married to James.
How rude.
And so we're actually considering doing another Formula D league. It was a lot of fun. A lot of lead changes. So James starts off in the pole position. I'm in second. Susan's in third. James starts his car and goes, and it doesn't go. Gets a poor start. Literally rolls a 1 on the 20-sided. Nothing. So he loses an entire round.
Oh,
so
no.
Here's me and Susan right around him. And he's sitting at the starting line. Not even... These are the things you missed yesterday.
That's funny.
Such good times were missed.
Now
that's why I'm telling the whole story.
Imagine if you had like 5 players.
That's the point.
I know, you need more for
That's
the league.
what makes it all fun. It's like zooming around people and people falling a roll behind and catching up, which actually happened. James caught up and then went ahead because James is taking good risks around the corners. There's time. Okay, so like I need to get like a 10 in order to get to the very edge of the zone. I roll a 9. That's the worst. Because if you're going into a corner, you don't want to almost go into the corner.
Yes,
you want to get into the corner.
Yeah.
Or you're trying to not blast too far past the end of the corner.
Yeah.
And you end up way overshooting it.
Yeah.
The dice are always going to hate you. If you want something out of a die, it's not going to give it to you. There wasn't a lot of damage done to each other because there's only 3 cars on the track.
Right.
But there were a couple of lead changes going on, and it was great.
Right.
I was behind by the end of the first lap. We got 2 laps that we're doing. James fell way behind to the point where it was just me against Susan at the very end. Susan walked away with a victory on her first time. If you've not played Formula D or Day, and basically the same game, and you enjoy dice-based race games, it's better than Heat, I think. So
I'm sure.
Exactly. Learn to roll. Get good.
Get good. So while you're playing that, I was also doing a bunch of things. I played a bunch of smaller games because people are kind of coming and going. So I I want to be a decent host to make sure that nobody's waiting for like an hour or something to play a game. So we played Railroad Tiles, which was Wendy's choice because Mike and Wendy showed up, and so Mike doesn't get to game as much. So
Mike and Wendy are a couple, and Wendy is particular. She's
particular, but she liked Railroad Tiles, and then she wanted to show it to Mike, so we played that. That was I always love playing Railroad Tiles. And then we played Castle Combo, which is another favorite of our Tuesday group. We love Castle Combo.
Yeah, y'all look like y'all are having fun with that.
Yeah. And then because I was in the mood to play Stone Spine Architects, I just played it earlier, like a week ago. I'm like, let's play it again. It's fresh in my mind. It's easy to teach, and it's always fun for me.
And while y'all were playing that, James and Susan and I acquired Corey, and we played one of my favorites.
Yes.
Roll for the Galaxy. I love Tom Lehman. I'm not as big of a Race for the Galaxy fan, but I love Roll for the Galaxy. It's super fun, super elegant. Bad dice luck does not completely kill you.
You acquired.
We acquired him in a.
Well, this is what happened. Okay, instead of playing the what do you want to play game, I said this table's gonna play Stone Spine Architects, and Michael was pulling Roll for the Galaxy off. So I'm like, and Michael's gonna go over here and play, and then everybody else can go where they want to go.
And that's the best way to do game day. So we actually had like 4 and at the most 5 tables going, which is good.
We had a bunch of tables yesterday.
Yeah.
And I try to say, okay, how long do you have? And then if people said 90 minutes, I'm like, okay, so we'll play something a little bit meatier.
I would recommend. I highly recommend to coordinate with your other tables if you are doing game day. Coordinate with them and choose games accordingly if possible. That way you don't get the same people. Stuck is the wrong word, but you know what I'm talking about. You stuck with the same. If a group games together, you can get stuck with the same group of people over and over and over again. It doesn't mean you don't like those people, but you want to talk to different people.
I particularly like playing with lots of different people, and it was my birthday, so I wanted to make sure I could play with as many people that showed up as possible, which was good. So I managed to jump from table to table because I was trying to do that. Right. So not everybody tries to do that, and that's fine. If you play something you want to play, and that's great. We'll work around who's ever, not playing.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not really a problem. I still got a ton of great games played. While you were doing Roll, you had a great time playing that.
I loved Roll. Always loved Roll. James and I did the same strategy, but he capitalized off of knowing what I was going to do. I tried to switch my strategy because I knew that he was going to try to do, but that sent me too far behind, unfortunately. So
Kim is like, where are the 5 tables?
Exactly, Bob. Exactly. Bob says, I organize a couple of game nights, and it always surprises me when people arrive and have already arranged games with the same group they do every week. Bob. This amazes me with friend groups that do conventions. They'll all go to BGG Spring, for example, or BGG Fall. And then they stick themselves in the same room playing the same games with the same player group.
You can just do this at home. You don't have to be at BGG.
I don't have to play games with my Nashville game group when I'm in Dallas. I would understand. Let's say that Russ, for example, he decides to come to BGG. He doesn't have a lot of friends. Yeah, fine. You can game with us, and we 3 will go around and find other people to play with. I totally get that if you've got like one person who
is not extroverted, like
yeah, exactly.
I play whoever, and even Michael doesn't like that all the time because I'm like
Well, no, that's because of the rando risk.
No, of course, there's always that risk, but
But why arrange games with your local group at a major con?
So here's the thing. With my local Thursday group or Tuesday group, they're like, what do you want to play? And then people try and arrange what they're going to play with people, and that's fine. And like Thursday, what do you want to play? And then people start arranging. It's not always the same people, but you say, hey, I'm teaching this, who wants to play? So I understand people come with an agenda and they want to play a game, but I agree that let more people have the opportunity to say, I would also like to play that.
Yeah. You want to bring in other people. You don't want to play with the same game group, because then why not just do it at home? Why? You've seen my spread. Yeah, but if you're at a convention, so I understand if you've got people who are further distant. Like, let's say I had friends from Chattanooga that I haven't seen all that often, and we're both in Dallas. Fine, that's different. They live a couple hours away. It's fine to organize those people in with your group. For example, Kimmy. If Kimmy occasionally plays games with you, but not all the time, yeah, you are now doing games with people not in your every weekend game group. Why play with the same people if you're just playing with the same people over and over?
Well, Julie, of course, if we could play games with you, we would.
Yes.
The idea is, if you're meeting week to week and there's 8 people in the group and you're always playing with the same 3 other people, you're not really a group. You're a group of 4 and a group of 4. Is what he's getting. So at.
Yeah, you want it. You want to. Steph has no problem going off and finding a game and leaving me to find whatever game. Sometimes I'll schedule a game of Battlestar. It may be a group of people there that I play Battlestar with every year, but here's the catch. I don't see those people anytime throughout the rest of the year. It's the thing we do at that convention every year, but it's not my normal friend group.
Right. I get that people like comfort and don't like change.
I get it.
It's just.
But then why go to the con?
Right. And so with a regular game day like we had, I will say it was a mixture of friends that I have collected from different areas. So they know each other, but they don't know each other. So my Tuesday group kind of stuck together, and my Thursday group kind of stuck together, and my Saturday group stuck together. I think But
not on purpose, because, hey, Corey came over and played.
Corey was bouncing.
You should.
Corey was doing a good job checking out different tables, which was great. He's a willing participant and a gamer, but
yes,
he doesn't really take games all that seriously, I would say. But he was there just to have fun, and he did a good job, I think, mixing with the people. Better than I thought, It's just one of those things where I think if we were to host the game, like a game day quarterly or whatever, people will start to mingle.
Which groups failed? I don't think any group failed.
I think people will mingle more as they get to know each other.
As we do more of these, yes. But
we'll also
it thrills me.
A different group every time, because I think a lot of them won't come very frequently.
But here's the thing. It thrills me when, for instance, Amy going to BGG with us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not with us, but there at the same time.
Right.
And that friend group interfaces with the Twitch friend group. Amy, Jelfia, Amy. And you mix these groups, and then they become friends.
That's what I want.
What happens when Sweet Amy and Duchess Amy meet? Instant friendship. Best friends forever. Am I right? That's what happened.
Yeah, it was great.
It's really great.
That was great. And so I enjoy that. I enjoy bringing people together. Yeah, so it was a great day, but I mean, I still have a lot to talk about. So
exactly, Stacy. You hope that they will mingle. Yeah.
So before we get back to the games, I would say, Kame, we have a really great house for gaming. It's a really great. Like, we have 3 main tables, one of which is this table upstairs, which didn't get used a whole lot because there's enough space downstairs.
There's enough space downstairs. We have our former streaming table, which is basically our original main gaming table. It's glossy black. Steph can take beautiful pictures on it. And it's where we normally play games. So we've got that one.
We got the dining room where we play whenever somebody comes over.
The dining room is a big wooden table. We've got a player mat down on it, which we don't need, but we have. But it's like a big dining room table. And it's fantastic. Solid. So we got 3 fantastic tables.
We set up a folding table in the kitchenette, and I put people in there who want to buy games.
It's like, I feel like I'm on a kid's table.
You get over here. And then I sold 3 games.
Yeah, you did.
It was rigged.
And we've got a big, huge island in the middle of our kitchen. A lot of people have these islands that are maybe, this big. But no, ours is like this huge angled spread.
It's like a huge slab. It's like huge.
It's a huge slab.
They played Ark Nova on there. They played a detective
with no
game
table
on there.
with no crowding. I mean, It was
Return to the Slab. Yeah.
Return the Slab.
So people are utilizing that counter really well. I was like, I wasn't expecting anybody to play there, but they did.
But 5 tables. We bought this house specifically with gaming in mind. We told our realtor we want no fireplace. We said
no windows.
Few windows as possible. Why? Because windows take up wall space. So we have a living room that connects up with this outer area workout room, but it makes a wall, and another wall. No windows. It's fantastic. Opposite world.
100% opposite. Like, literally, they've never got those requests.
Yeah, no fireplace gets in the way of Calyx. That's right. Because otherwise it dumps right in the behind where the fireplace is, because we don't need a fireplace. Oh, yeah, I love romantic sits by the fire. No, put the game on the table. I don't need a fire. I don't need a fire.
No, I'm gonna
exactly.
I'm gonna send Stacy some pictures.
Whoa, Angry Azul comes out. Everybody has a little Azul in them, am I right?
So Keith showed up.
Keith.
And you were still playing role.
Designer of River of Gold.
So I had Wendy, Mike, and Keith, and we decided on, after going through a lot of games, possibilities, because Keith is like, imagine a gamer that likes Euros, beige Euros. This is Keith. He likes the old school Euros, the beige. So I'm like, we gotta play Mombasa, because I love Mombasa, Wendy loves Mombasa, Mike doesn't know if he likes Mombasa, so we'll just play. Keith had never played Mombasa, and Mombasa's so good. So it was great, but it just so happened, like, people were like, well, let's talk about pizza. And so, like, during the middle of Mombasa, we're like, okay, let's get the pizza order going. And then I, go over to Mike, that's like, let us finish this game first. I'm like, okay, let's finish the game first. You finish that, and we'll play another round or whatever.
Kim, the big secret about designers and reviewers and whomever being so nice from the gaming industry is that we're all just normal, real people just like y'all.
Oh, yeah, but Keith is nice. He's really
nice. Yeah, that's what Kim was saying.
No,
He's super nice.
I'm saying
it's true. But the reason is because we're just normal people. I mean,
all gamers.
Why would I not like someone's post that said something good about my game? I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
So we played Mombasa. It was broken up by pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I felt kind of bad because I'm like, because now we're like in the middle of doing all the things.
We finished our game and then started pizza.
And then it said ready in 16 minutes for 8 pizza. I'm like, yeah, right, okay, whatever. But Mike, being the good guy he is, he went out and picked up the pizza. So he's part of our Mombasa game. So that put a delay. So I'm like, there's got to be something we can play while we wait for Mike. And so we played 2 games of streams, or 20 Express, which is basically a push your luck, like pull a number out and write it on the line and try and get...
Anywhere on the line.
You try and get your numbers in line, in ascending order, and see if it goes according to plan. I like streams. It's very easy. We could play it while Mombasa was still set up on the table. So I'm like, we have to pick something that's quick and that can fit on this table because Wendy didn't want to get on the floor.
Didn't want to call the ambulance.
I could have set up the card table, but I didn't have chairs ready, and it just was. Let's just play right here. We'll figure it out. Fine. And so we got all the pizza sorted, and it worked out. And
the wambulance.
The wambulance. So
Susan and James and I played Velomino because we needed a quick
game. After the pizza?
Yeah.
After the pizza, Velomino?
Yeah.
Oh, Velomino. Oh.
And normally I don't just play with James and Susan, but you were content with your Euro group. And
well, we were already in the middle of a big Euro game.
So James and Susan and we always end up playing the games that Steph and I have to play.
Yes, I'm like,
today we
let them pick.
on the day that we've got Steph's birthday, I'm playing Formula D, Roll for the Galaxy, and then after Velomino, Stone Age, which I love Stone Age. Steph hadn't played it for so long, it became her thing, and I'm like, you need to play this classic. She didn't play it yesterday. She played it a year or so ago.
No.
A year or 2 ago.
I'll let you know when I played it. It was like 5 years ago.
Was that long ago?
I think so.
It's been a minute. Anyway, and you just thought it was okay. I think it's a great game.
Last played March 21, 2020. 6 years.
6 years.
6 years ago.
It's been a minute. Anyway, it was super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Keith left because that took all of his time. But I tricked Wendy into playing an Uwe Rosenberg.
She doesn't play Stone Age on BGA. She's only played once.
I've only played once. I wasn't a big fan.
It's okay. You can be wrong.
I'm a bad person.
No, you can be wrong. It's
I
fine.
can be wrong.
It doesn't make you a bad person.
Look, Stacy saw my pictures of my collection.
Oh, that's what she was saying. I'm like, why is Stacy saying that? What did you say? No, it's the pictures.
Because I cleaned the house really nice for this event, I took pictures of all the games, and it ended up being 15 photos because I have a lot to photograph. I was like, click, 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 click. And Stacy's like, wow. That's so funny. So anyway, the next game I played, I tricked Wendy.
She updated her picture with your game collection behind it.
I know. I think it's great.
All right, I got to do this.
Oh gosh.
All right, so here is the video.
This is the video Wendy took, and that's not even seeing the other half of that wall over there.
Right. Y'all can see. Go down the hall into the. Oh, yeah, the game's over there real quick. And then those games farther back are for sale. You saw the big island a second ago. The couch, the old streaming area, the living room, and that does not even count the workout room.
Yeah, she didn't do the workout room. She didn't do the other half of where James is sitting.
That's the dining room.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. So
this is not a store. No, this is my house. This is my house. And she didn't include this because this is
someone asked, is that a game club?
Is that a game club? No.
No, it's my house.
It's my house. But it's Wendy hates Uwe Rosenberg games because she doesn't like the farming and the whatever. But I'm like, let's play Glass Road. And I put it on the table. She's like, she saw the name. And I'm like, don't look at the name. It's because it's it doesn't feel like a Uwe Rosenberg game. It has a really good hand management system, and it plays in 20 minutes per player, so it's relatively quick. And we played it real quick, and Mike loved it. At the beginning of the game, he was copying all of Wendy's actions. She's like, oh, I hate this game. But it ended up being like a super close ending.
Kim and I play video games. There's a room up in the office, which is down the hall. Oh yeah, Wendy's video doesn't include this room.
I know. I actually didn't include this in my 15 pictures, so this would be another 2 pictures anyway. Because there's 100 games in here anyway.
Yep.
And then
Steph's friend collection.
That's right. And then we linked up with James and Susan and Michael so we could learn a game.
As we do most of the time.
I'm like, well, if I have Michael, I might as well learn a game.
So we played All-In Predictions.
This looked super fun. It's a Phil Walker Harding game. I really enjoyed the idea of this game, and so I was like excited to try it.
From Next Move.
So we'll give you a video on that.
We'll give you a video. However, as we do on our weekly recaps, we're going to tell you how we feel about it. This was... It's a game where you are trying to optimize your 5-card poker-like hand by doing whatever special powers on the cards. You discard the card to the field and do whatever the card is on it, right? Do whatever the powers are, where you're collecting cards, and at some point you just stop, right? Then you're gonna bet on who you think has the best hand. And if you're right, you get to split the pot with whoever else thought that was the best hand. And you're going to get points whether or not based on your hand rank. And ultimately, you're trying to make a poker-like hand, and this game really just makes you want to play poker and not this.
I agree. The whole time I'm like, I wish I was just playing poker. So
Jason.
It's not really what I wanted it to be. Just like, I hate to say it, but just like every other Phil Walker Harding game, I feel like he's always like almost there for me. This one I think you liked a little bit less than me. I didn't mind it. I didn't
mind it. It's just
I feel like
it's okay.
Didn't quite do what I wanted.
I didn't hate it. But right. I didn't feel like I had any ability to collect runes.
Yeah.
So it was not for me.
It's not really inspired by the gang, I don't think. I mean, it's not co-op by any means.
It's not co-op.
I also think the gang was very successful. I love the gang.
Yes.
This is not that.
I feel like that makes poker accessible to people who don't understand poker. And makes them want to learn the game of poker. Did for you, actually.
Well, yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Kim A says, does she collect our info and stats on BGF's website? Board Game Friends, that should be a thing. It totally should be a thing. We need to make that. And we'll give Kim A her standard 13%.
No, that's your standard.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That's my standard 13%.
She has a standard 22%.
No, 14%.
What you came at 22?
25%.
25%.
So, the night was still going.
Jonathan had seen that I had Kung Fu Zoo, and he always interested in learning dexterity games. And I have this like super early prototype copy of Kung Fu Zoo that is exclusive. You can't get it. Because it came out later from WizKids, but they didn't put it on a Lazy Susan. It's not made of wood, it's just plastic. And you only get 4 characters. I have all 8 characters, and I have a Lazy Susan. It's made of really nice wood. It's like so nice.
I gotta tell you, our collection has a lot of super rare prototypes and versions and games that will never ever be printed.
This is true.
Either because of some kind of crowdfunding failure, or because of some kind of social pressure, or because of whatever the case may be, the game just doesn't ever get published. And we've got things that will never be sold out of this house.
And this is one of them. I know the game is pretty light and not maybe the greatest for you, but for me, it's just simple fun. Like, it's a flicking game. You flick your dice and you try and stay in the ring. And so there are a couple ways to play, but we had fun. There were 4 of us, not Michael. It was James, Susan, Jonathan, and I. And it was cute. I think it's always been fun. I took a picture when I first got it and put it on BGG, and has all 8 colors, and I've gotten tons of emails over the years. How do you get those other colors? Because it only comes with 4. I'm like, that was a prototype. It was fun.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, Michael, let's play a game. What do you want to play?
Well, I was going to say, we've also got like Wits and Wagers Epic Geek Edition.
That's true.
There are fewer than 50 copies in existence because all of them that got created, it never got distributed. They all ended up in the trash. In the trash. And I've got one of less than 50 copies. A lot of these, again, super rare. Yeah. We had a publisher we did a game video for that they just disappeared off the face of the earth, and we've got that game. We can't ever sell it.
Nope.
Because exactly, Stacy. They threw them out because it wasn't going to be published.
Yep.
So we all got together and played
Ready, Set, Bet.
And we want the Epic Edition. We do not have the Epic Edition, but we had the app run the game for us, and the 5 of us played. I did so poorly. Matter of fact, I was not even in the same league as anybody at the table.
I forget.
Ready, Set, Bet, a fantastic horse racing betting game. Final scores.
Oh yeah, James.
James with 88. Jonathan with 80. Steph with 74. Susan with 73.
Michael doesn't want to talk about it.
33. So bad. Here's the thing. I did not even lose. You might think, oh, you must have bet on all the -6s and -3s and -4s. No, I rarely lost money. I just didn't hit.
Yeah.
I just didn't hit.
Lost a lot of money. But
yes.
But I also managed to hit.
One of her VIP cards was the -3 chip. She, A, never won with that -3 chip, and B, always took not only the -3, but the minus underneath the -3. That was one. You took like a -8 on that one chip.
Yeah.
You lost money on that VIP card.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
You would have won without it.
Probably, yes.
You were only 14 points off of James, and you lost $14 with that one chip.
When I had the opportunity for that card, my other card was 5 with a -2 on it, so that would have been the slightly better choice. But you still would have lost. I still would have lost.
So sad. Anyway, I love Ready, Set, Bet. You knew I would.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And this is not my first time, but you knew I would before I'd played it.
Yeah, I think it's a great game.
And then we ended the game. Everyone else left except for Jonathan.
Like, I can play another game, and then talk for an hour, I guess. But we went around the room like, what do you want to play? What should you play?
So he finally said, there are a lot of classics I have not played, and that's always the first thing that Steph will recommend and I will recommend is like, you have to play the classics. We played Ink and Gold. He needs to play Ink and Gold, am I right? So, we played and we had the weirdest.
It was horrible start.
Things come up.
Yeah, normally it's like tons of cards come out. No, we got like no cards.
Ink and Gold, if for those of you who do not know, when someone says that to me, I pull out Quacks. Exactly. Games that you need to have played in order to call yourself a gamer. Now, that does not mean I'm saying, oh, you're not a gamer if you haven't played Dominion. I'm saying if you're a gamer, you should want to seek out Dominion and play it at least once.
Yeah.
And if you don't, okay, fine, but you really should play it.
But now you know what it is. You know how it is.
We do not have the 2025 ink and gold.
No.
We've got the old edition, not the Diamant edition.
I used to have Diamant, but then I got the Eagle Griffin.
Eagle Griffin standard box, yeah. So, we play it. Immediately, 2 spiders come out. And Jonathan had just left.
Come on.
I mean, it's like the 4th card in the game. We had like, what? A 7 came out, or a 10 or something. An artifact. A spider. He leaves with the artifact. And another spider. So like 4 cards in, we're done. Oh, Duchess taught Kim ink and gold. Yeah, you need to play the classics. They might not even be the best, but you need to play it.
Yeah.
So Duchess did the right thing, and you did the right thing by playing it.
Yeah.
So, day 2, another double spider kill. Boom, boom, done. Quick kills. Imagine
playing with 8 people. We would have won. Whoever won would have been with like 10 points.
Exactly. No harm, no foul, but I don't know anyone who doesn't like it. Exactly, because it is, as you say, a classic push your luck. So, only 3 more days left. I'm sitting there with not a lot. Jonathan's getting out with things. You got out with things on day 3 and 4. I'm sitting there trying my best to get a lot. A big artifact comes out. Steph takes off running on day 5, and I'm sitting there pushing my luck, and eventually hit something big by myself. I take everything. I had 5 bad things out, but no matches. And then I roll over the next couple of cards. Did I do a good job? A 2 came out, so I missed 2, and then a duplicate bad thing came out. I would have lost after that. So I probably left at the right time. We add up the scores. Jonathan 36, Michael 35. Had I had the 2, I would have won the 2. A 2. And Steph with 32. Super close game. Super close.
Yeah, because that seems like really low scoring.
That it is, but oh no, it says that's my personal best.
Really?
So yeah. I must really suck at this game. Anyway, that is the wrap up of what happened late last night. So this is all. We're now coming down off the high of having your epic board game day.
Yeah, it was awesome.
The house is still clean.
Yeah, for now. Until I host my auction and end it tonight, in which case I'm going to have now games everywhere. Got to get them out.
Yeah.
Shipping.
Yep. The auction finishing up. It literally, she's got 2 shelves full of auction stuff.
No, it's more than that.
2 full.
I think it's
not shelves, like cases, entire bookcases.
Let me just put it into perspective. It is.
The house is still clean. Yes, after your friends leave, it never is. They eat like mice, crumbs everywhere. No, I don't know what it is. Our friends have never done that to us.
It's not that bad. I mean, it probably could use a vacuum, but it's not that bad.
No, there's not crumbs everywhere.
Let's see. It is 163 line items.
Oh, I thought you were going to show a picture.
No.
Yeah, so imagine 163 games going out of the house, which is good. We like that.
Yes.
So hopefully we can at some point again say we're down to 3,500 or maybe 3,000. You're finding chunks under the table going, how the heck do they eat?
I mean, let's be real. I probably haven't investigated that much.
If it's under the table, I mean, it's under there. Here's the thing. If we have that sort of thing going on, we don't have mice. We don't have rats. We don't have bugs. And we had crumbs everywhere, but no, we vacuumed those suckers up. And Amy, Minos Amy with a Minos piece. Sweet Amy used to be Minos Amy, by the way.
And now it's back to Minos Amy.
Yep, because she left a Minos piece. Not that Minos. Anyway, that was our more than a weekly recap.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
Yep.
But that was good. I'm sure we'll have more next week.
Yep, for sure.
That's what's up.
And if you really want to know what we think about games, the weekly recap is the place for that. And if you want to see all of our videos, go check out YouTube. Just search for Board Gamer Steph, and you'll find 2,100 plus videos of weekly recaps, rules teachers, playthroughs, game overviews, and everyone's favorite top 10 videos. Or you can join all these people chatting up here, and we'll interact with you live on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph. We stream every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, and we bring you 3 games, usually a whole lot more, every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we bring you all the games.
And for those on Twitch, we'll be right back.